guys, how you going? Today I want to try something just a little bit different. Now I don't know if you can tell by the way I look right now. I want to do a bit of self-care. At the moment, where I'm from in Melbourne, Victoria, there is currently a statewide lockdown. You can only go out of your house at certain times and you have to wear masks all the time, which I think is incredible. Like a lot of people, I feel like I've let my appearance go just a little bit. I've definitely been clearing up my acne. That has been a goal of mine. Like, I know you can definitely see some around here, but it is so much better than it was before. But I would like to try and fix my hair today and my extreme lack of eyebrows. So my sister Hayley was kind enough to do an at-home hair dye job for me, which was incredible. I appreciate it. She used the same stuff that my incredible hairdresser Paula uses and followed her instructions. To an extent, my hair is a little bit temperamental, so it did decide to take in certain spots and not others. So I don't know if you can tell or if it's picking up on camera. Excuse my hair, it's very dirty, but it's gonna be washed, I promise. It's currently extremely bright at the roots, and this is after multiple washes. It's still quite bright, and then just past the roots it's barely coloured. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. It's kind of patchy in a lot of spots. I just want to liven it up. As well, we definitely are missing a few patches like here where my natural colour is coming through. For those of you who don't know, I am a natural blonde. My hair colour, if I were to let it grow out, would look like this. When I was a kid, it did look like this. But I do prefer it to dye it ginger. Can't see it right now, but today we are joined by Flynn. I'll see if I can bring him up. He won't stop smooching me. Oh, my big boy. Oh, he's the big baby. Here's my nervous Nelly. He's a big, beautiful boy. I'll let him just keep smooching my legs. Normally, when my lovely hairdresser Paula does my hair, she wouldn't just slap red hair dye on it or ginger hair dye. It doesn't work that way for my hair. Same with my mother's hair. We do have natural red in our hair. So when it is dyed, if I were to just use ginger dye on my hair, it would turn as red as this shirt if I want it to look like this color. So when Paula dyes my roots, she normally does a quarter of it is the orange hair dye, 3/4 of it is my natural hair color, because otherwise it will turn the color of this shirt. However, she can't put that on the ends. Reason being is it used to work fine for years. It was absolutely fine. It would all be one even traffic cone. However, towards the end of the years, it decided to, if you put it on the ends, it would turn a dark brown, and I have no clue why. She doesn't know why. Don't know if we got a bad batch or what happened. So we decided to do a different method. What we do on my ends is we put this Adore orange sunrise orange color.
You look so hot today, like a sunrise.
It's a semi-permanent color on the ends of my hair. I find that that lasts me for ages. I'll first clip up my hair. I have my lovely hair clip. Just so y'all know, I haven't actually dyed my hair before. I think I might have done it once, but look, we're just gonna wing it. You can see this is quite dark underneath. It's barely dyed. I might do the brush. I might slap it on and then do the brush if I need it. Are those gonna be famous last words? I might try paint it on first. I'm gonna just slap it on. What's some self-care things that you guys have been doing during ISO? Around June or July, I decided I was gonna grow out my fringe. I decided I had enough. I had a fringe for almost 3 years and I loved it. I loved it so much. I was so insecure of my forehead, so I found that that helped hide it. Okay, I'm gonna have an orange neck, I guarantee it. One of the most common comments I get from people in public who find out that like I'm not a natural redhead is, good lord, why the hell did you dye your hair ginger? Well, you're a natural blonde. Why didn't you just go blonde? Here's the thing. I've always had freckles. And I've always had similar skin to most redheads. I think it's because I do have natural red in my hair. I prefer dyeing it ginger because I wanted something natural, but I didn't want it to be hard to manage. Redheads are rare and they're awesome. I think they're so cool. I have apparently super high pain tolerances, so that's how you know I'm not a natural redhead. I have no pain tolerance. Yeah, they're definitely in danger of sunburn, and I can guarantee say that I am one of those people. I remember as a joke, you know how like kids would say, oh, look at this, and then you look and then they like flick you on the nose or something. I don't know, kids are dumb. I would, because I was so white, go out in the sun and be like, guys look, and then flick up the whitest part of my forearm while we're in the sun and it would reflect and shine them in the eyes. Stupid child, Sarah. I have been dyeing my hair ginger since I was 15, 2013, 2014. I've done a few different colors already, but they're not different. They're actually really bloody similar. I feel like it's every year 9 girl's rite of passage to do the red of my shirt hair. I did that when I was 14. I was a huge fan of Selena Gomez when I was a kid. Selena Gomez at the time had cut her hair short. I think she had this cute long bob, and I wanted that haircut, but I also really wanted the red hair, the bright red hair. We had a Prime Minister in Australia around that time, Julia Gillard. Me and my friend Amelia would walk around and start doing the Julia Gillard impression of Sarah, we're gonna move Australia forward. So that was my biggest hair mistake. Story time. Oh God. I was 19 and I went to a ginger pride rally. It was awesome. There were like 1,000 gingers or so all walking the street. It had a sign that said gingers just want to have fun. It was the best. And there was free ginger beer. There was ginger speed dating. Connect over the sunburn. I love the line that we were walking around the streets. They wanted to do their little march. They were like, we're gingers, not fitness fanatics, so we will be walking and we're only going like a K. There was this large ginger guy in a Bazinga shirt. He saw this gorgeous Asian girl who was there who had dyed her hair red, and it looked really good, by the way. He came up to me and he was like genuinely intense about it. He was like,
oh, bloody Asian girls dyed her hair ginger. Can't have these fake gingers now, can we?
And he was like really mad. And I'm just standing there like, ha, my room is gonna look like a crime scene after this. Alright, I'm just gonna get those little bits that I've missed and see if that really messes up the hair. So going back now. This is either gonna work or I'm gonna have a red stained head. I am going to sit for 10 minutes and hopefully I don't look like a hot mess.
So for my self-care, I also wanted to do a face mask just to try and help some of my acne and reduce some of my pores, reduce all the texture in my skin.
Hi, it's the next day. Unfortunately, things did get away from me a bit yesterday. I had a few things to do. Let's just pretend that this was all one day. First of all, excuse my face. I don't know why this side of my cheek is deciding to be all red. It just does that sometimes. So I did the face mask yesterday and my pores are fair bit smaller. My skin's a lot smoother. I know it looks super red and like I've got heaps of acne, but I have actually no new acne. It is all just healing stuff. I'm pretty happy with that. Before we do the full hair reveal, I want to quickly dye my eyebrows or stain my eyebrows and do my freckles. I do have natural freckles. I'll get nice and close so you can see. I do have natural freckles, but I have been inside for ages, so I want them to show because I feel like it makes me look just a little bit more alive, you know. For both my eyebrows and my freckles, I like to use this Maybelline Tattoo Brow. And what I do is I first use this little bobby pin and I put them all over my freckles, over where my natural freckles are, and I let those dry while I then put on my eyebrows, and I look a little bit like a psycho because it ends up looking like this color while it's drying. So get ready for that. Here is the black tar looking stuff. Alright, so I take the end of my bobby pin and I put them exactly where my freckles are. I know it might seem crazy that I'm putting them this high up under my eyes, but I actually have freckles up there. That tends to be where they like to live. I used to hate my freckles when I was a kid. I love my freckles now. I like looking natural. I think that just works best for me. So now that I've done my cheeks, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna be using a little angle brush because applying with just this is a bloody nightmare, so I'm not going to do that. So my eyebrows normally go quite down, so I tend to try and draw them up just slightly, but sometimes I do go a bit overboard. Alright, I don't think they're up too high, but honestly I can never tell till it's done. So now that the outline's on, I'm just going to paint over the top with the excess just so that it really is able to peel off. Okay, so they're on now, and while they're on, I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes. I'm going to scratch these ones off in the meantime. I'm using a spoolie on the end of an eyebrow pencil. Alright, so they're dusted off. They're looking pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with that. I look a little insane here. So I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes, let my eyebrows process, I guess, and I'll be right back. Alright, so my eyebrows are done. It's been 15 minutes. I'll see how they look, so time to peel it off. I'm pretty happy with that. So the hair dyeing went pretty well yesterday. It's now a lot brighter and it's a lot more even. I did try and cover up a few of the spots where like the previous dye didn't take, and it did cover it a little bit, but it didn't cover it enough. So I'm not super mad though, because this is what I wanted. My hair feels healthier, it feels more soft, it feels properly dyed this time, so I'm not super mad. Well, thanks guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. My skin is doing a lot better. I got my freckles back and I got my hair back, so it's kind of making lockdown feel a lot better. For those who are in Victoria right now experiencing the lockdown, please make sure you're wearing your masks correctly, have them above your nose, and I understand for those who may need to pull it down if you're eating or drinking or if you've got some medical issues, but please wear them properly, as we're trying to save as many lives as possible and trying to care for as many people as possible. Thanks everybody, have a good one. I appreciate you watching. Till next time.